The Trinity Health of New England 61-day challenge is focusing on mind, body, and spirit for 2020. And I got the chance to speak with a dietitian at St. Mary's Hospital about mindful eating and the role that can play in our overall health. This advice especially pertinent as we approach one of the biggest eating holidays of the year.
Mindful eating is the concept of being present in the moment and being aware of all the facets of the eating process. It can be defined as eating with intention and attention.
Bosco describes mindful eating as a way to have a healthy diet, but also enjoy some of your favorite treats.
A mindful eating pattern includes recognizing physical hunger and satiety cues, choosing foods for both enjoyment and nourishment, consuming meals slowly and without distraction.
So how do you tell the difference between when you're actually hungry and when you're mindlessly munching?
Start by asking yourself, am I hungry? Examine your feelings. You could be looking for something to eat out of boredom, emotions, convenience, or even thirst. If you find you are hungry for a meal, it's important to continuously gauge your satiety while eating. So eat slowly and don't rush through mealtime.
And with Thanksgiving just days away, how do you practice mindful eating when you have an array of options in front of you?
You could try hydrating before a meal, like have a glass of water before you sit down. Select a smaller plate, so this will trick you into thinking that you're eating more than you actually are. Continuously assess your hunger. It's okay to indulge and have that slice of pie, but ask yourself, do you really need a second?
And Bosco also recommends eliminating distractions while eating so that you don't eat with your phone out or while you watch TV. Instead, pay attention to the meal and enjoy it.